Hi everybody. So I have some new Dylusions products and I was trying to think of something I can make that's me and what I enjoy to do and put my spin on it. So what came was some adhesive back canvases. They are 3.5 by 6. I've already taken them out of their packaging, so I can't show you what came in each package. There was one package of a whole bunch of cat, so 20 pieces of a cat chipboard shape, and 20 skulls. Those are my favorites. And let's see. Oh, that one's an older release. Then we had I wonder if that's an older release too. Yeah, it must be. It is. And then we had a pack that came with 10 small circles and 10 diamond pieces. And that one's an old one. I think all the rest are older. I feel like this was a new. This one was one. Oh, it's this one. So you get 3 large circles. My other one's here. And 3 large squares. So that was it for the chipboards. And we had the adhesive back canvas. Oh, and diamond rocks in some new colors. Jasper, I don't have my glasses on. Tanzanite, amethyst. I don't think I'm saying that right. And tiger's eye. I don't know if I'm going to use the diamond rocks. They're not really my thing. But I thought with the chipboard pieces and the adhesive back canvas, we could make a mini album. So I've taken a piece of adhesive canvas and I fold it in half first, and then I just, like next to that center line, I fold it again, and then on the other side of that center line I folded it again, just to, it creates kind of like a little curve. And then I figured I could glue that on a square chipboard shape, and those could be the covers, the front and back covers. So the pieces come with one nice side and one unfinished side. So I thought on the unfinished side we could put this lovely packaging, because I love the design on Diane's packaging. And these 2 smaller pieces from the cat and the skull, it'll fit perfectly. So now I'm trying to decide if I want it on the inside or the outside. I was planning on putting it on the outside, but I just had a thought while I was showing you, like attaching this. If we put it on the inside, 1, we get to see all the pattern, which I love, and 2, I was thinking for the pages in the album, it could be like an accordion fold style book. And then we could, to make it easy and hidden, we could glue the first page to this and then cover it with that, and then the same with the last page to the other piece. And then it's like seamless. So I think that's what I'm going to do instead. So I'm going to save these two pieces for the inside covers. I'm going to move everything else for now. And I thought for the album, I think I want to collage on it, because I have a lot of Dylusions collage images, and I love collage, so, you know, makes sense to do that. Do what you love, right? And then you have fun. So for the pages inside, I would like them, I thought about using Diane's tags, but then I would have to join a bunch together and it would get bulky and it's really thick. So, and I want the pages to be white, I think. Ooh, or black. Diane's collage looks amazing on black. Oh. Okay, let me have a think and I'll be back. Okay, I've decided to go with black. The only downfall is I don't have big sheets of black paper. If it was white, I have tons of large sheets. But I only have 8.5 by 11 in black. So that means we're going to end up having to glue some together. Oh well. So, what is the measurement on these? So I don't have this figured out ahead of time, so you're going to have to bear with me. I should really put on my glasses. So, 4 by 4. And I would want to go a bit smaller. Back in the basement, all sniffles. 3 3/4, maybe. Need a pencil. And that'll show up. Let's see. It's not quite enough for 3, but I could put the shorter side attached to the cover, and that'll be fine. And so we would get not a lot. I may have to just, usually how I figure this out a lot of the times is I just try it, and sometimes I waste a page, but sometimes it works. So we will just try it. Let's go 3 3/4. I like the bigger. I lost the tool that comes in here for doing this, so I just use one of these rounded tip things. It's for doing some sort of paper thing, but I don't do that, but I use it for this. So to make this easier, instead of, you know, having to do all the addition for getting to the next point for 3 3/4, I just slip my little score line over to 4, so I'm at an even number, and then I know just to go to 7 3/4. That way I don't have to worry about goofing, making mistakes. It's a lot easier and quicker to do the math. Because sometimes the brain works and sometimes it does not. So this part needs to be cut off. I'm going to grab my big scissors. Although the way I cut, I should really use a paper trimmer. Don't do too bad. There's a little waves in there. So I wonder, could we just, I'm getting the paper trimmer. It's just quicker. So this is the shorter side. So I'm going to, oh, now the shorter end is down there. So I'm going to cut, starting at the shorter end, the one that didn't make it to 3 3/4. I'm cutting up to that top score line. I'm just seeing if my idea here will work. So then that can be glued to the cover. How many pages do we want this album? Not too many, because I would like for it to be, I am not lined up straight. I would like for it to be something that can be finished relatively quick. So then we would have to glue those together. Or turn it this way, make it into a pocket. Maybe 2 pockets. How do we want to do this? Okay, I'm gonna pause and come back when I figure something out. Oh, doesn't that look pretty? In the camera view, it reminds me of 2 things. It reminds me of a heart, and it also reminds me of a bat. Okay, so what I've decided is not anything cool or unique. I'm not one for pockets. I mean, it can be quite cool making little slip-ins, but I don't want to get into all that. So I'm gonna cut this completely. And simple. Let me get rid of this stuff. I have to say, since I was upstairs and having to work at the kitchen table for so long and having to tidy up all my stuff when I was done, I have improved on cleaning up after myself. So something good did come of that. So I was thinking just, you know, joining those 2 together. Simple. And one is taller than the other because this girl can't do straight lines. I'm not normally too picky, but since we're going to have to join these together, it'll be a bit odd to have one half of the book taller than the other. So I'm just going to trim that off. And I'm not using scissors. That's probably how we got there in the first place. Watch, the other side would be taller now. So anyway, we're just going to simply, let's see which is my shorter ones. I can't even tell anymore. So we're just going to join them, but I'm not going to join them until I do the collage. So I figured, like, for example, if I was going to use this bit for a collage, like whatever I put there, I can put it over both. I'll just make sure it's something that spans the height of it, like say if I have some of the hexagons or something, I'll make it so it's something that covers the both, so then it acts like a hinge, and that will be how the pages join together. So it was something I was going to do anyway, and it's not going to add, like, if I had to use like a strip of this, that adds thickness to it and bulk. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Now, I don't know what I want to do for the covers, like the front of the covers. I know what I want to do for the inside, but not the outside. Like, it's white on white. I don't know, because I think if it's going to get painted, then I think it would be a good idea to do it before making it into an album, because it's easier to, like, I don't have to worry about getting paint on stuff that I don't want to get paint on. And I think I would like to take the opportunity of the cover to add one of the chipboard shapes. Like, so I might add a cat head or a skull or something to the cover. I mean, even one of the big circles fit on top. That was quite modern. I'm going to do something like that. So I think I definitely want to paint. Trying to decide if I want this to be solid and put like a pattern on this one, which I think I do. Okay. But excuse my reach. Whew. Pulled it out of the container that was upstairs, and there was like a clump of, I don't know, cat fur or something. So I want to use some pink flamingo. And pure sunshine and a little bit of cherry pie, I think. Even though a lot of it's going to get covered with the adhesive canvas, I'm still going to do the whole thing, so I don't have to worry about where I'm getting it. Gonna shake them because it's been a while. This one must be fuller. I guess. Pure Sunshine is one of my favorites and most used, and usually Bubblegum Pink. But I feel like I've strayed from Bubblegum Pink and kind of gone more to Pink Flamingo. Okay. Love the way the paint just glides so easily. Okay, that was a bit too much. A little goes a long way. Very long way. I don't know, I may put, now that I'm doing this, it's like I kind of have the urge to do a little bit of stenciling as well. I'm trying to do this, oh, that was too much. Wow, the Cherry Pie and Pink Flamingo look the same on here. Very little difference. It's Cherry Pie. Looks the same. I think I'm gonna kind of like mimic a little of this. Plus a bit of my own. I definitely want the numbers and letters. I just have to find them. Oh, I have the skull stencil too. Yeah, I should put a bit of that and then use the skull chipboard piece. Yeah. Do I still want the numbers? So I know this is boring for you, but I'm off here looking for my stencils. Oh, found them. I don't have the package for them anymore because these were like probably the first Dylusions stencils I ever owned. And it used to be, Michael's used to carry Dylusions, and they used to sell like where in a pack you get a stencil in the back and then like a small stamp set in the front. I used to get so excited going to Michael's and looking to see if they would have new Dylusion stuff. Now they hardly carry any Ranger, which is quite a bummer. So I don't want to add any more paint, so I'm thinking there should be enough paint left on my dabber, whatever we want to call it, that I don't need to add any more. I haven't played with stencils in a long time. I also feel like there's some shimmer in my cherry pie. There's shimmer on my thing. I wonder if I use the same for the shimmer paints and it's like bringing it out, because this is not a shimmer paint. But I must have used the dabber for one. I'll use number on that one, so I'm going to use the letter, I think the big letters. There's not a whole lot of paint left on this one. So now the skulls. I was going to rip my foam apart because of all the sharp angles. So I'm going to grab a makeup wedge and use that. So that means it's going to be a little more bold. I'm going to use the cherry pie. I apologize if you can hear my washing machine, but I'm almost like right below the laundry area. It's like kind of, yeah, it's like at the back corner of my art room. Want another one here. Oops, I had too much paint on my wedge. Okay. It's funny how you get out of playing with something for so long and then you do it and it's like, oh, I missed this. I didn't realize I missed it, but I did. That's the feeling I'm getting right now. So this is going to be the outside. Oh, covers all my skulls. So use this one for the front, and then I still see some. And then use that for the back. I mean, I could add some skulls to this too, but what do I want to do with this piece? Black and white stripes. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I love black and white stripes. And then with the contrast, I think I only have wide tape though, so it won't be very many stripes. Yeah, both my tape is wide. Unless I can, okay. We are going to try and cut our painter's tape in half. How big is it? 1 inch and almost 1.5 inches. So try to get it at 3/4. It's not going to be perfect, but oops, get off. I'm so excited. I just know it's going to look awesome because I love black and white stripes. And then seeing it against the color, oh, it's going to be so good. Need another piece. Yay. I don't know how well it's going to adhere, so we may not get nice crisp lines. Should I do the whole, like if I were painting a wall trick and go in with white first and then do the black? Because my white is getting kind of dirty now. It no longer looks white. Let's give it a shot. So, white linen. And where's my black marble? Dude, do not. I know okay. I have a backup one. I must have used all my other one. I know you've heard me say it many times. Oh, I have two backup black marbles. It's my favorite black paint, no matter what I am doing. It's the best black there is. Well, that I've ever used anyways. Like even getting into like professional paints and stuff. This one is still the best. I'm always afraid I'm gonna slice open a finger when I'm trying to get these off. Oh, come on. I think it'd be like that. Oh, dude, seriously. There we go. I don't think I have a foam for the white. Oh, I do. Liar, I am. It's a dirty one, but it'll still work. I don't know if that's too much or not. I don't know how much these canvas pieces absorb the paint. May have been too much. Now the only thing is we're going to have to wait for this white to dry, because if not, we'll have gray instead of black. And I do not want gray. I want white. So I'm just working this to make sure like it's getting in the fibers, like Gonna wait for that to dry. Okay, so I think it is dry. It's been maybe 10 minutes. I just love black and white stripes. I do. I really do. Thinking for my new art room upstairs, I think that I don't know. See, now I'm already like, oh, I don't know. I was gonna say have the curtains, any drapery, black and white stripe. But then it's like, oh, that's an opportunity for some cool, beautiful pattern fabric. So I don't know. I'm already going against it. If I have to use like, no. I don't even get it out and I'm already like, no, I don't know. I'm just going to shut up. Now, is that going to need 2 coats? I'm going to let this dry and then see what it looks like. I'm going to give it 10 minutes and see if it's going to like seep in a little and look faded. Because if it does, then I want to add, although I do like faded black and white too. So I want to add another coat of black. I mean, we have a coat of white paint down, so it shouldn't fade too much. I just thought of something. When, like, we didn't paint the whole canvas white before we added the tape down, so the only parts that has white is under the black. That was dumb. Dum da dum dum dum. So now if I want to paint what's under the tape white, I have to tape off the black. So it may not get painted because I don't know if I'm gonna go through that hassle. Darn it. So if that's the case, I may only do 1 coat of black and let it be that faded look, because the white is not going to be pure white. You know what I mean? It's going to be, I mean, the canvas is pretty white. It's pretty darn white. I don't know if they've already been gessoed. Doesn't say. So I don't know. I'm going to leave it taped while it dries. Maybe it'll prevent curling. Okay, let's remove the tape. Yeah. Just a sucker for black and white stripes. Love it. That one's a lot smaller. It doesn't matter. I didn't measure them. I like it. I like it a lot. So then, yeah. Eee! Love it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go around that outer edge with some black. So that looks better than the raw chipboard showing. Ooh, and it looks nice on the front. This paint still feels... Is it if it's cold? If it feels cold, it means it's not like dry, fully dry. Isn't that how it goes? I remember back when you used to scrapbook and you cut paper, doing shapes, inking the edges of all the papers. Oh, like making mini albums, taking your Distress ink and going around all the edges. I love this. Love it, love it, love it. Love it. Just so you know, I love it. Okay, so I am getting rid of this. I'll put all the paints away and I'm going to get rid of this because I can see it getting all over speak Denise, what is it you're trying to say? All over my canvas, like the white parts. I can see it happening. I love it when everything has its own place, so you know exactly where to put it. I want more of that in my new art space. I'm good at putting things away when they have a specific home. But if it doesn't have a home, then I just take it and I put it out of the way. Like I don't put it back where it belongs because it doesn't have a place where it belongs. So I just put it wherever and then the mess gets created. So this is the shorter side, so that will get attached there. And you want to make sure the score line is at the edge of the chipboard. So I'm going to use Diane's New Glue. And do I want some? No, I'll just use the glue because the chipboard, there's paper going on top of it. Finger is the best tool you have. And I'm going to try and center it. I'm going to say, oh no, but it doesn't matter. It's going to get covered. And then we take this a little bent. I feel like this one I want to use a little bit of double-sided tape as well because I'm nervous about it coming up. So I'm just going to put some around the edges. No glue makes me feel as safe as double-sided tape. Doesn't matter what it is. And not dollar store double-sided tape. And that's not me being hoity-toity or whatever. Like, my friend and I used to use the dollar store double-sided tape, and a whole bunch of stuff that we made, like scrapbooked back in the day, fell apart over time. So there's a reason for not wanting to use it. It's not me being picky. It's me wanting my stuff to last. And then I'm not using scissors because I don't feel like I'll be able to get right up there. I like it. Might go in after with some, yeah, black paint around there too. Tickles. Yeah, definitely going to go in with some black paint. So that's the front, and then which one's the shorter? That's the shorter, so that goes on the back. That goes attached to that, like with collage. So I want this to be lined up the best I can. Just kind of went for that, didn't I? Hopefully. Do I have a little clippy? Let's see. It's going to be too late now because this is going to be stuck by now. That's not straight. No. Oh my goodness. I know I didn't take time to show you because I wanted to hurry up and get it off before it was too late. But take my word for it, it was not straight. Goodness. So maybe I'll just put them side by side. It was bad, you guys. It was really bad. Like nowhere near being straight. Okay. Trying to get everything lined up. I know it's closer to the bottom than it is the top, but so is the other one, so that's how it's going to be. Looks good. And then we get that other one. So that's the front. This is the back. I don't want to put them on the same. I don't think. Do I? Do I? I'll put that one on that way. Garbage. Oh, double-sided tape. I love making albums. I really, really do. Making albums, doing collage, playing with paint. Those are my happy places. I do like drawing too, but I find that's a bit more, I know it sounds silly, but more serious. Like, it takes more effort. If you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's a bit harder to do. Like, it's like painting, like an actual picture painting. I really enjoy that too, but I have to be in the right frame of mind because, again, that's like more work because, you know, just requires more effort. I want this one to go this way. On before I forget. Now, I don't know how good the adhesive is on those canvases. I've never used it for anything before. I think, I don't know, might just use a little bit of wet glue with the adhesive that's on the canvas. Because, like I said, I don't know how good it is. I have no idea. I'd rather be safe. I don't have my glasses on, so I really didn't line that one up the best. And I put that on sideways. Oh well, I am not taking it off now. I didn't even check to see which way the canvas was going. But the cover is on right, so all is fine. Just fine. So we don't need this anymore. Or the knife. Oh, I am going to be using that again. See, look at me putting things away. My husband would be so proud. And then when we collage, this will get put together. See? Those pages will be joined. Now, I just thought of something. I was going to do it like an accordion. Oh, Denise. Dumb, dumb, dumb. I have to choose. Oh, so dumb. This is why sometimes it's better to plan it out beforehand. because you realize some dumb mistakes you made. I cannot have this album both be an accordion album and use this for the spine, because this stops it from opening up. So I either have to not use this, which, come on, hello, I love it, or I have to do it so it's a turn page mini album and not an accordion. Darn it, which means I'm going to want more pages because that's not enough pages. Darn it, darn it. Bummer. What a bummer. I mean, that is pretty like that. It would be pretty without it, but come on. Darn it. I know I can always use this for something else, but I'm going to make it a turn page book. So I'm going to use this sheet as well. And it was 3 3/4, right? So just going to cut 3 3/4. I'm just going to cut it. I'm not sure how many pages I'm going to make it yet. And see, the scoreboard and the paper trimmer are different because that still needs a little smidge shaved off. I didn't measure, so it might be too much. I am good. I am good. So, how many pages do I want? I may only want one strip. Like I said, I don't want it to be too many pages because then it takes a lot longer to do it. Just going to score them just in case I want to use both. That's done. I have it ready. Okie dokie. So that one's the back because it's messed up. This one's the front, which that's a shorter. So I could just glue that, and then that. That's not too many pages. That's not too bad. The inner pages are shorter. There we go. Is that enough pages? It is, Denise. Stop it. You don't want it too big. That's good for the width of the spine. I love this. Okay, so just going to glue make sure it all lines up. I'm gonna do this first, just join them all together. And then we will glue the pages together. That glue came out, not this release, but the last one. And I never did get to use it because, you know, right after I received, was it after or, actually I'm not, yeah, it came before. I think it was right before my, I got water in my art room and had to move out. So I never did get around to using it. Oh, I feel like I messed up. Oh no, because the page, those get glued together, those get glued together. Yeah, I'm gonna need to make a hinge. What I was trying to avoid. So it doesn't matter if it's perfectly in half because it's going to be inside. You won't see it. I just like angling the corners or the ends so I don't have to worry about it sticking out. So we'll put glue on there. If it wasn't going to be sandwiched, I would do double-sided tape, but it has the extra safety of the pages getting sandwiched together. So, oh, I put that on the wrong side. Darn it. How many goofs have I made in this video? Now I got glue on the other side, so oh well, I'm gonna get glue all over my fingers. The page is slightly taller than the other. Since there's glue on that, I'm gonna go ahead and add glue to the rest. Just so I can, now my lot are glued wrong two together. I don't even, if I did that, if I glued two of the wrong pages together, then I think the video ends here. I did not, thank goodness, because I would have needed a break. I still would have had to laugh, but I would not have been happy. But I would have laughed. More out of craziness than thinking. It was really funny. find brayers so good for so many things. I'm really surprising myself by not using double-sided tape for this. Why do I feel like that's wrong? No, that's right. I'm paranoid now. I feel like I'm making mistakes, so I feel like everything I do, I'm making a mistake in. Awesome. It's funny, I would consider myself more of a blue-green girl than like a yellow-pink girl, but I tend to choose these colors in art, and for my new art space, I do not want, like, I don't like, it depends on the shade of blue. It's just, it's not going on my walls upstairs. Like, I'm actually gonna do pink on pink stripes, which I keep second guessing myself on that, but oh, I love that. Yay. Okay, so I'm gonna try, ooh, just had that, not remove the adhesive on the spine part of the album. I'm gonna try to really lightly, I don't know where my Ranger, hold on. I had 2 Ranger rulers over in my other drawer. I was gonna say I'm missing one. Not that I want to cut all the way through, but I'm just going to try and score the backing on this adhesive on the canvas, but not cut the canvas. Oh, that was easy. Because I don't want to remove the tape off the spine, because then it'll stick to the spine and it'll probably make the movement a lot harder. So I'm just very lightly, that might have been too light on that side, no, just the edge. Okay, I'm excited. So we'll do the front first. So we want it, I need my glasses, sorry. I can see, but like when I try to really focus on it, it makes me feel like I'm going cross-eyed, trying to like see it well. Okay, so I'm just pretty much eyeballing it, but I don't feel like it's going as straight. So we're going there. It's crooked. There we go. Close enough. Love it. Love it, love it. And then That makes me so happy. I don't even care that I didn't get the accordion style that I wanted. Yay. Okay, black paint around the edges. On this side. Cover up the white on that paper as well, because that is driving me nuts. I mean, the paper has flaws, like there's staples, like where the staples were in it, but that does not bother me. There. Okay. So, I had this thought, putting that behind, so it's like the skull has kitty ears. If I could do it so it kind of looks like a I don't know, like it's glaring, like the hooded eye. I like the look of that. Okay, so what color? Because I mean, the skull doesn't have to be white. I want do I want the skull one color and the cat a different color, or do I do it all the same color? I think I'm going to paint it all pink cherry. And then we'll see if I want to add something more. Like I might add, like do pink cherry on all of it, and then once it's dry, go in where the cat ears are and add like an orange or something. Try and go around the edges. I'm going to take a paint marker. That was getting in there pretty darn good. The circles are good, it's just the nose. Is that bad? I come out of them back. Not bad. I don't don't know if it's the texture of the chipboard or if a little paint came off, a black paint, but it's got this grungy, dirty look, and I am loving it. Oh, I think I got a little paint on my black paint. But that was a happy oopsie. So I really like that. I know all this cat is not showing once it goes behind the skull, but it's just so much easier to paint the whole thing. I'm purposely going over that black a bit. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. That looks so good. I'm going to do a bit more in here. Love that. I may not love it when I go to use straight pink cherry the next time. So I want so see how the eyes like this is going. Do I want the nostrils to be black as well? So I don't want all the holes. No, I love it how it looks like. Gives it like an evil eye. Okay, so I'm going to glue these two together. Get those where I want it. Slipping and sliding. I'm sure the glue probably dries clear, but just in case it doesn't, try and get off glue my thumb. And then getting the bone folder to get down over the cat head so I can be glued flat to the skull. Trim off a bit there because I feel like it might stick out. I don't want it. And here. Got some blue paint on it. Some glue. I like it. Wait a minute. Is that the... Yep, that's the front. You're not going to see a whole lot of the skulls. Oh well. trying to decide if I want anything else before I glue it down. I can't see me wanting anything else behind it. I may go into Diane's stamps, and I know she has a bow. Yeah, I can see it right now. I stamp a bow and color it and put it on the head, like around here somewhere. I think that would be cute. If I wanted, I could put it higher and put it down there, but then it'll be hanging off, so no. Okay, let's glue this sucker down. I feel like skull wants to pop up because the bottom of the skull, like there's space in between the cat. So I don't know if that's going to stay down or if I should have put a piece of chipboard behind it. And plastic. I'm going to put... I don't want to put the craft mat above it because I know paint will... It looks like it's adhering well. I'm going to put that on top and find something heavy to place on top of it to keep it down. Okay, it's been a while. I think it's the only time my weights get used. I do miss doing weights. That is like, that's stuck down there, so I think we're good. I gotta put this down somewhere. So this is our book. I'm gonna save doing the collage on the inside for another video because this will already be a long video. Who knows, something might get added to the inside covers. We'll see once we start to play. So it didn't go quite as planned, but I do love it. And honestly, I think it's the striped canvas for me. And I do love this color combo. So I hope you enjoyed it. And if you decide to make one yourself, tag me wherever you post your album, like if it's Facebook, Instagram, tag me so I can see it. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Bye.